Hey, what's up guys? This is Braden Sky, and today I'm going to be talking about how I live in an RV in San Francisco, which is one of the most expensive cities in the country, for free, off the grid, and without hookups. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I find parking, get electricity, dump my tanks and get potable water, shower, do my laundry, and get my mail. San Francisco is one of the most expensive cities in the country, so if instead of doing what I'm doing right now, I actually parked at an RV park, which everyone told me to, living there would be $120 per night, which is about $3,600 per month. That might sound crazy if you're from a cheaper area, but the average studio apartment here is $3,000 to $4,000 per month. The good thing is the wages are high enough here to compensate for that, but I'll talk about that in a different video. So when I say I live in an RV for free, what I mean is that I don't stay in an RV park and I don't need hookups, and I live completely off the grid because I found ways around everything that an RV park has to offer. The RV isn't completely for free because I financed it, so I still have to pay the monthly payment, and I have to pay insurance, and I have to pay simple things like propane and dump tanks and any repairs that I have, but I bought it fairly new, so I haven't had any repairs or maintenance come up yet. So the first question people usually ask me when I tell them that I live in an RV is, where do you park it? And the simplest answer to that is that I park on a flat public street with low crime, low traffic, and where nobody's gonna bother me. The place I park has street cleaning once a week on Fridays from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So during those times, I just move my RV down the hill. But besides that, I've had my RV parked in the same spot for over a year. So if you already have an RV, the easiest place to park RVs permanently is in a light industrial area where they don't care, but I'll go more in depth on that in another video. The second most common question I get asked is whether I drive my RV around as if it was a car, meaning like to work and back, and no. I have a Toyota Prius, and if I'm going to work, or if I'm going to the gym, or if I'm going to the grocery store, or if I'm going on a road trip or anything like that, I use my car for that. Pretty much the only thing I use the RV for is housing. I treat it more like a studio apartment on wheels than I do like an RV. There has been a couple times where I've driven the RV to Yosemite National Park and back, and I've gone camping there, and I'm going to do a couple more camping trips, but for the most part, I'm just using my RV for free housing. Now let's talk about electricity. The RV is completely off the grid, so all of the power that I get in the RV, I get from the sun. I've got 3 100-watt solar panels and a charge controller, and that's enough to power my lights, my fridge, and my freezer, and also charge my phone. I don't really use electricity for anything besides that, but I am going to soon invest in a power inverter, and that way I can charge my MacBook and use my toaster and microwave from the wall outlets as well without having to use my generator. So the RV has 3 tanks, a 55-gallon potable freshwater tank, a 20-gallon gray water tank, and a 20-gallon black water tank. Potable, which means drinking water, comes out of my sink, and that's what I wash my dishes with, and that's what I brush my teeth with. After that water goes down the drain, it goes into the gray water tank. Then the black water tank is what goes down my toilet. Most people think that they need to stay at an RV park to dump their tanks and get fresh water, but instead, I just go to an RV park and I pay the attendant like $10 or $15, and he lets me dump my gray and my black water tanks and fill up my fresh water tanks. The tanks usually last me somewhere between 3 and 6 weeks depending on how much water I'm using, usually because of how much dishes I'm doing and how much I'm cooking, but let's say they last exactly a month. I'm only paying $10 or $15 per month instead of the $3,600 I'd be paying if I was staying at an RV park. Right now I'm experimenting with a couple different ways to get free, fresh, potable water, and if I find a way, I'll make an update video and let you guys know. Now let's talk about showers. The third most common question I get asked when I tell people I live in an RV, and I got this more so when I told people that I was living in a car, is how do you shower? And the RV has a shower, but since I only have a 55-gallon freshwater tank, and I don't want to keep refilling it that much because it costs $10 or $15, I just shower at the gym. Laundry. This one's pretty easy. I just take my clothes to a laundromat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure every single city in the country is going to have at least one laundromat. So you just go there, pay maybe $2 or $3 in quarters to wash your clothes, wait like 60 minutes. During the 60 minutes, I'll just go run an errand, like go to the gym, then come back, throw your clothes in the dryer, pay another $1 or $2 in quarters for the dryer, and boom, your laundry's done. Mail is one of the more difficult ones because it depends on the state that you live in. What I do is I have a P.O. box with a physical address. So let's say it's 1234 YouTube Lane. I put 1234 YouTube Lane on my driver's license, and I put that on any form that I fill out as my legal address. That way everyone, let's say I get a parking ticket, it goes to my PO box so I can actually pick it up. Then if I have an Amazon package, I send it there too. And unintentionally, the PO box, it's from a UPS store. It's literally a block away from where I work. So like 15 minutes before I go to work, I just go to the UPS store, I pick up all my mail for the day, and I head to work. So that's how I live in the RV without hookups. If you want to see what the RV looks like more than just what's behind me, the last video that I made was a full walkthrough tour of the RV where I showed you everything inside and outside. If you want to watch that, I've got a link to it in the description below. It's going to be the first link, and I also have a link on the screen right now. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I upload new videos every Tuesday at 2 p.m. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I reply to every single comment. My name is Braden Sky. Thanks for watching.